Well, we know that everyone has talked about the transformative nature of education. And so what we don't want to do is just have our students come, take classes, check the box, and move on to their life. What we want to do is when they come here to make sure that whatever dreams they have, that we're matching those with experiences, opportunities, and support to make sure they come alive. These students are very talented. They have so many hopes and dreams, and they have the talent and the intelligence to match. And we want to make sure that we bring that alive. And we encourage these students to continue to dream big, because coming to college doesn't mean that you have to then become someone else's dream and live out someone else's dream. Coming to college means you get to form who you are, what you want to be, and how you want to give to other people in our community. And so we're excited to be able to welcome these students in, and they're actually going to help us to grow. They're going to help us to understand how to match their talent, because I know their talent and dreams are so big that they're going to push us to make sure that we help them to realize that. So our students, when they come in to Kent State, we provide wraparound support to them. So it's not just come in, take a class, and we'll see you after the class, and hopefully we'll have a chance to have a conversation with you. We actually wrap support around them because we want them to be a part of our community. We want them to be able to see that in this community you have privileges and you also have responsibilities. So when they come in, we're going to welcome them into a living learning community, and we're going to serve them while they're serving others. And so through that living learning community, we'll have all types of support and programs, funding. We'll have opportunities for students to be able to learn in their residence halls. We'll bring faculty to them. We'll bring other students to them. They'll have an opportunity to engage in programs that they wouldn't normally have access to because they're in this community. We will also make sure that our students have top-notch support in their learning. So outside of class and in class, we'll make sure that our students have whatever they need to be successful, and to make sure that their learning is not just, once again, checking the box, but making sure their learning expounds upon what they already know and what they want to know to be able to live their future. We will also make sure that our students have peer support. So we know that it's important for our students to see other students that are just a step ahead of them, and for them to be able to talk with them about what challenges they may be facing, what are the things that they want to celebrate. And so we'll make sure they'll have peer support and individuals who have, their experiences and their background, and be able to walk them through this process called Kent State. So we are committed to service learning and civic engagement here at Kent State. Our community is so important to us, and it's not just our surrounding community. We have our students going to Puerto Rico, we have our students headed to Texas, we have our students headed all across the country where there's a need, and they're working to fill that need. They're working to make sure that our community knows what Kent State students can do and what they can bring to our community at large. So I remember it being in that room, actually with parents and students, and I heard the apprehension in the parents' voice about letting their students go, knowing that their students deserve this opportunity and really had earned the right to have this experience, but just a little nervous about, is it their time yet? Are they going to get the reception that we would expect? Are you guys going to love them as much as we love them? And I remember stopping, because I had a script, and I remember stopping and saying, okay, let me address this part of what I'm feeling from our students and from our families. We love your students. We love them like they're ours, and we want to make sure that when they come here, that they feel that love and they feel that we are part of their community, and we're going to take care of them. And we're going to make sure that we partner with you and your student to make sure that they're ready for this experience. And so take a deep breath. We got you, we've got the students, and we're ready for them. And we are so excited. This has actually been our dream for a long time, to be able to welcome I Promise students and students in this community into the Kent State community. And I saw the beginning of that there. I saw the hopes and dreams of those parents and those students there, and that's been fulfilled even today. When I looked in the audience and I saw some of the same faces, first of all, they don't look anything like they looked several years ago. But I saw confidence. I saw students who were empowered. I saw students who were ready to take on the world. And I feel proud that we had a role in that. I feel proud that we opened their eyes to things they probably didn't even realize was possible for them. And I feel proud that they now trust us and are willing to join our community because they know that we're going to push them as well as them pushing us, and that we're going to love them and make sure that they get everything out of this experience that they absolutely can get. So for me, it's just bringing to fruition what I saw in the eyes of those parents and those students several years ago was fear at that point, which became hope, which is now the realization of hopes and dreams.